So the project for this episode is to get the roof on the firewood shed, or started anyway. I skidded some logs there yesterday out of the bush from blowdown spruce, and I'm going to be milling them up and then making boards to start covering that roof so we can get some actual firewood into the firewood shed. I'm kind of sheltered from the elements. I got a pile of wood here from last year that's pretty well seasoned. It's been out here and split for just about a year, so should be nice and dry. I just like to get it covered and sheltered from the elements so we can utilize it during the winter, during the cold months, not having to worry about it being covered in snow and stuff like that. Anyway, let's carry on with the day and get started. Okay, so this is where we're at so far. Down that far, I got that much of the log left. I don't know if I'll be able to get another slab out of there. It'll be pretty skinny on the bottom end. But I'm getting six slabs out of that log. They're 10-foot lengths. So I think I'll have enough wood here with the logs that I have that I should be able to cover that whole roof. Now those are 10 foot lengths, and the length of the roof is 12 feet. So this big log here, this is only an 8-footer, so I think I'll probably try and get that one done next. That way I can utilize it for the 2-foot sections that I'm short on. I like to keep the 10-foot logs for full lengths. This one will probably be enough to do the other side of the roof. Now I'm cutting these planks. It says about 3/4 of an inch, so it's fairly consistent, like on the length of the board. But a guy has to be careful. The weight of the chainsaw head, if you're not paying attention, it'll start to sag, and then the one side of your board will get skinnier if you're not paying attention. So I got a focal point on the Granberg chainsaw mill where I keep an eye on, just to keep that in check, make sure it's kind of straight all the way through. So, but it's working out pretty good. I think I'm just gonna kind of leave them like that. I was gonna trim them up and square them up a bit, but I don't see the point in that. I think it'll work out just fine like that. It'll save a little bit of extra work of edging those boards. So yeah. Okay, here is log number 2. This is the shorter of the bunch. I think this is about 8 feet. But this is the butt end, and it's cracked. So this is a blowdown. So this is where the damage occurred. It just split a little bit. I think up this way is a little bit. We'll rip a couple planks off and see how it looks. If that section's no good, it's all right. I'll just be using these slabs for smaller pieces that I need on the roof. Like I said, I'm saving the 10-foot lengths for full lengths, and then this will make up for like the 2-foot sections that are at each end. Anyway, let's get at her. I think that's where we'll keep this one. I think I'm gonna stop milling this piece right here, the shorter piece, and I think I'm gonna use this as kind of a bench. Platform for a bench. I just gotta figure out what the rests are. Probably something similar to what's resting on now. But what it's resting on now is just about rotten poplar, so it'll have to be something a bit sturdier. This is what we got so far. 10s and 8s. I think there's 2, 4, 6, 7 10-footers and 2, 4, 6 8-footers. So pretty good start. I still have this log here to mill, and if need be, these 2 little ones here. This really small ones for bucking up for firewood. Anyway, it looks like it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain now, so I'm gonna go into the cabin for a bit, see if this quick shower just passes. So I got a new addition to the cabin here. Nice cast iron wood heater. Time to replace that old airtight, that tin airtight. It was starting to rot out on the bottom. So now is the time to do it. I picked it up at one of the stores in the local area. I was actually thinking about replacing that airtight heater with another airtight, but I figured I'd upgrade to something a bit better, something a little more efficient, something that was going to hold the heat better. Save me getting up every couple hours in the winter to maintain the fire, just to maintain the heat in the cabin. Because once the heat goes away, the heat source goes away in that cabin, the heat goes away fast too. It doesn't take long for the cabin to cool off, -40. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing how efficient this new wood heater is going to be. That, along with the damper I put in last winter in the stovepipe, should make a huge difference with how efficient it is with burning wood. The wood pile should last a little bit longer too, just because of that efficiency. I was chewing through a lot of wood there at nights. With that old airtight, so I'm looking forward to see what kind of efficiency with the heat and the wood comes with this new purchase. So I had to cut yesterday short because it started to rain, and it kind of rained long enough that I had to leave because I had an appointment in the afternoon. So I figured we'd come back today and start tacking these boards on the roof and get half of it covered anyway. And see how it looks, see if I need to improve on anything. But before I start doing that, I'm gonna add the support that this needs. I'm gonna support the ridge beam there a bit better, and then each of these trusses is gonna get some support too. So just add extra strength to the roof. Alright, here is the progress so far. So far I've just used the 6 slabs from the 8-foot section, 8-foot log, the boards that I milled off that 8-foot length log. I still got, I think, seven boards from the 10-footer. Pretty sure I'll be able to finish off the rest of this side and maybe start some of the other side. But it's come along pretty good. I kind of like the way it looks. Got that rustic look about it. And it's only a firewood shed, so I'm not too worried about if a little bit of water leaks when it rains or whatever. As long as the majority of the water runs off, right? And during the winter, it'll definitely keep the snow off. Well, we've come to the end of the day. I've run out of materials. I gotta mill more boards out of the logs that I have left over. Probably need six or seven more boards to complete the roof. Then I'll be done. I can start filling it up. It'll probably take about 3 cords of wood to fill it up full, which I'd like to do. I've got that pile of wood there from last year. I suspect that's about a cord. So 2 more cords. I'll have to grab. I'll try and grab those here in the next little bit. Go and fall some green stuff and throw it in the back, and put that season stuff up front, giving the newer stuff time to season. But yeah, what a busy couple days here. Skidding those logs out was no easy task, and then milling them up. I guess it was probably three part days, because yeah, the first day was skidding the logs out, and then the second day was milling them up, and then today installing the boards on the trusses. So I didn't videotape the log skidding operations, because it was busy enough as it was, skidding those logs out, and throw filming and editing and stuff in there, and just it was too much. So I don't think it adds to the footage anyway. So anyway, that was all prep work for the task at hand, and getting the roof on this firewood shed and filling up the firewood shed with wood. So yeah, like I said, 3 cords should fill it up. Should last a while. I've got 2 other piles of poplar out here that I'm going to be utilizing for outside in the fire pit. I got to figure out a way to kind of store that now for the winter, so when it's covered with snow I can get access to it. Right now just in a couple piles, and there's quite a bit of it too. So anyway, that's all I got for today. Talk to you later.